Good to see you. It's been a while. Figure I'd take another shot at this YouTube game, see how it goes. Hope all is well out there. Today, I am starting a new series of videos. We're gonna try it out, see how it goes. In the meantime, it is very busy out here this morning. Everybody's going to work, I guess. You guys are probably wondering, what's the new series of videos, Joe? Well, I'm here to tell you. Stick around. The new video series. Basically, every day we're going to pick a topic and we're going to talk about it. Some of those topics will be serious, but hopefully most of them are fun. You're probably thinking to yourself, why would we listen to you? You're exactly right. Why would you listen to me? Well, I'll tell you why. So take today's topic, listen to an introvert. I wanted to use today's video as kind of an introduction. Why would you listen to me? Well, let's start out with the name of my YouTube channel. It is called One Who Loves Rock for a reason. I'm a rock and roll kind of guy. Singing, guitars, bass, drums. No playing along with tracks. No fancy overdubs. Straight up music, rock and roll, organic as it gets. And that's kind of how I am in life. Above all, why you should listen to me is I am a realist above everything else. These days, I gotta say, we're kind of blessed. We have endless information in the palm of our hands. And these things right here, it's pretty crazy. That being said, we also have endless biased information. And that's where we gotta be very careful. On this channel and in these videos, we're gonna try keeping biased out of the conversations as much as we can. I wanna be 100% real, 100% of the time. That doesn't mean I won't have any biases myself. That's bound to happen sometimes. But that's why we got the comment section down here below, so I can hear from you guys. Give me your opinion, give me your thoughts. One thing I like doing more than anything else is learning. So I'm often open to interpretation. Now back to the title, why listen to an introvert? We changed it up. More importantly, why listen to me on this new video series? All right, guys. If you're thinking about clicking off and you haven't yet, just give me another minute or two. I'm just gonna list off some things. Hopefully it's a reason you guys might want to stick around. I'll try making this quick. About me, like I said earlier, love rock and roll, real rock and roll. For that matter, I love all real music. Why does that matter? Well, as a lot of you know, some people that listen to the same kind of music have a lot of the same views in life. So if you like what I like, you might like what I gotta say. Like I mentioned earlier, above all, I am a realist. I love everything real, honest, 100%. I try keeping the bias out of the situation. Also, more than anything, I consider myself a creative. That's what I'm into. Art, music, photography, building, you name it, I love it all. If you yourself are a creative person, you might like what I have to say. So stick around, keep listening. Of course, not only am I an introvert, a lot of things come with that. I consider myself an old soul, an empath. Another thing, I'm kind of into psychology. I've been researching that stuff for most of my adult life. Another thing I'm interested in is personality types. I like to look into all that kind of stuff. See how people tick, basically. Now, if you're watching this video and you are not any of those things I mentioned, I still think you got a good reason why you should watch these videos. Like I mentioned before, I'm into psychology, personality traits, and all that good stuff because I love to see how all people tick. So if you are not like me, it could still be interesting. You can kind of see how other people think. Maybe it'll expand your mind a little bit, open your brain to different ideas. Or maybe you can just make fun of me for how weird I am. Even though that does kind of tick me off when somebody calls somebody else weird just because they're not the same as them. Don't do that, people. You do you, be proud of you, let other people be themselves. Thank you very much. I suppose we should get back to the topic of this video. Why listen to an introvert? Here we go. Introversion. I hope today I draw in some other introverts. Comment below anything you have to say, because I want to hear it. Personally, I am proud to be an introvert. I don't want to be that noisy person that walks in and just takes over a room. Ugh. If you see me at a party, I'll likely be the guy sitting in the corner at his own table, maybe chatting with the dog. And to all you extroverts out there, don't think we're awkward. We're perfectly fine in that situation. Just leave us alone, eh? And who knows, after a little while at that same party, you might see another one or two introverts gravitate to that same corner. Talk to the same dog. Because us introverts, we might not talk to each other. We'll stick to the dog. Here's the thing, folks. Introverts, we're not too much into small talk. The only exception for me is I kind of do like talking about the weather. I'm kind of a weather dork. So that topic always interests me. But if you see them 2 or 3 introverts in the corner talking, the subject matter is probably a little more deep than the average how's the weather kind of conversation. Or we might be talking between each other, trying to figure out how to get the heck out of this party. The thing with introverts, it's not that we necessarily hate the party. Sometimes we don't mind it. We're always up for conversation if it's the right kind. But what happens to introverts when they're in crowds and busy parties and stuff like that? It drains our energy. Well, what happens after you spend a lot of time with people? You just need some alone time. Time for yourself to re-energize. And that's how it works. So if your family member is an introvert, maybe the next day after a party, he's a little short, maybe hiding in the garage, out in the yard, away from people. He's just re-energizing. Leave him be. He'll be back to normal before you know it. I was talking about being interested in personalities earlier on, because of course, introverted, extroverted, that's more of a broad spectrum. If you want to have a little fun, you can go online, check out the Myers-Briggs personality test. It's kind of fun. It'll ask you a bunch of questions and it'll spit out an answer to you. It's 4 letters, like for instance, I am an INFP. The cool thing about that is I can punch in INFP in the Google search and I can read all kinds of articles about it. The cool part about reading those things is, yeah, that's me. Oh yeah, that's me. It's kind of fun. It might even help understand yourself more, and you might understand how certain people treat you and why they treat you that way. So yeah, go check it out. Myers-Briggs personality test. It's a good time. As for mine, INFP, when you read through it, it nails it pretty close, gotta say. Of course, for mine, kind of mentions everything I already said. Introversion, creativity. Those are probably the 2 biggest ones. Oh yeah, smart. Can't forget that one, folks. There you go, everyone. You kind of got an idea. This new video series, we will pick a topic and we will talk about it. And hopefully you guys respond in the comments below, because the more I can learn from you guys, the happier I will be. And if I continue posting these videos, that means I'm getting out here and getting some exercise in too. The best part about this, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get my exercise in, put out a YouTube video, and have a good day. On that note, I'm only hoping to improve these videos every time. We're gonna work a little bit harder this time around. And in the end, if people watch, awesome. If they don't, I understand. Not sure how many people want to watch an almost 50-year-old dude on YouTube. We are approaching the halfway turnaround point. And we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.